Hello, Patina. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm really well, thank you. You look gorgeous. Okay, how are you doing this Broadway and promoting this new season?
I don't know.
Have you got a really good system? I mean, how have you worked it out?
Um, I wake up every day these days and I'm like, you know what? I'm super blessed to be doing it. I am a little stressed out, but it's all great. I get to be in a show that I love so much, and I get to talk about a character that I love so much that's coming back to TV. So it's a great spot to be in as an actor. It's what you want. Tired, but it's all good.
You get into an age, Kenan, where you're gonna want to start figuring out what you want for your life, making your mark on this world.
To put the wig back on, the makeup, the heels, and just be her again. How did that feel?
It felt great. I missed her for the 2 months that we because we weren't down. It wasn't like a very big break. I was thankful for the break, but as soon as I put it back on, because we had an entire season, the first season, of really finding this character, I fell in love with this woman. I think she's just, there's so much more to see from her, and we're just getting started with her. But I've been very happy with the response to her, good and bad. And that's a good place to be in with a character. You want people to hate her, but you want people to damn, why do I root for her too? So, I feel really proud of the fact that I've really made her a three-dimensional character who's flawed. She's not perfect. She can be mean, she can be ruthless, but she can also be very vulnerable and loving. And that's been exciting. So I was, to put back on those clothes and continue the story and figure out, okay, where's the headspace this season? That was exciting for me.
I'm looking to build, expand. Kenan is scared, Rock. I know who my son is, and I know what he's capable of.
I mean, aside from the wig and the makeup and the eyeliner and the looks that she serves, it's the voice. Because obviously you sound so different.
So different, I know.
Do you have to stay in the character when you're doing the show, because her voice is so distinctive?
Yeah, I have to stay in it, but because I'm very fortunate. We worked with a very amazing dialect coach. We work. I don't take anything lightly with Raquel, and so for me, it was about finding her voice first. And I could flip it on right now. It'd be very easy to turn it on because it's just really a part of me. It's it's in there, and so it's why not? But I wanted her to sound a very distinct voice and someone you haven't heard before, and I wanted the accent to feel right. So you really got where this woman was in Southside Jamaica, Queens. And so that's the first thing I started working on, was the accent.
So you're the little broad creating all these big problems, huh?
When they come for us, they're gonna come for all of us. You gonna question me?
It's about both of them.
Yes.
Did you know that going into this, that actually she's a big character and it's just as much about her?
Yeah, and I think that what I've loved, and thank God for Courtney, I love that this series is where we've been used in the power world. You have Ghost, and in this world, as much as it is about Kenan, it's called raising Kenan. Who's raising Kenan? And that's the trick, right? So I think it's about them both. I think they're both, on this journey together. Kenan couldn't have been ruthless like how we know him without first seeing it from the person who raised him. And so it really is, at the end of the day, a mother-son story. And you're, like you said, they're both growing together into whoever they're going to be. They're 15. She had him at 15. They're learning things together. She's mothering in the only way that she knows. You saw her relationship with her mom, really non-existent. So she's really just she's learning in real time. And now he's a 15-year-old boy. How do you mother a 15, 16-year-old boy who now thinks he's grown and be in your business?
You a man now, Kenan. It's time to get it.
On the crime side, the New York Times side. Staying alive was no job at second hand. My life got no better. Same damn low sweater. Time is rough and tough like leather.
This season, everyone's being tested, and I think your relationship, as in the character's relationship with her son, it really picks up from what happened in season one, the finale, the cliffhanger. She made him shoot his father. At the time, he didn't know that was his father.
Yep.
He survives, and that there's this whole family like dynamic going on. To shoot something so, how are you feeling?
I'm feeling great. Like, I went into it because for me, it's about being able to get a second season is to be able to go even further with that, right? Like, what is that relationship? How do you work on a mother who knows she's losing her child? There's consequences to what, it's the same in second season. Actions have consequences. And like how Kanan's actions had consequences, now Raq's, her actions, now she has to carry that over. And like, do you risk losing your son over it? And so you get to see Raquel in this, underneath it all, she's scared, as much as she is in this powerful place. It's about the vulnerability of like, dealing with that emotion and how she covers that emotion and how she keeps switching to really go at Kenan in different ways, and sort of like, because she knows their relationship will never be the same if he finds out that's his dad, or if he's just like, you made me go do this really terrible thing, so she's having to deal with that and wrestle with a lot of those things.
I know who my son is, and I know what he's capable of.
I can't protect you the way that I thought I could, Mom.
I was a big fan growing up, still am. Did you have a fangirl moment first season? Because you're so poised and so like chill. Did you hold it down?
I wanted to play it cool. I'm supposed to be playing this like super cool, laid back, like character. I think for me, it was meeting him the first time. I didn't know that he was going to be there for MeKai's test. And I remember going to do the camera test with MeKai, more of a chemistry read. And I didn't know that he was going to be in there because it was like 4 people. And so we were getting ready to do our thing. And then he walks in at the last second and we were both like,
Ta-da.
Okay. And just to watch him, he was so excited for the opportunity, so excited that like the character that he played had this much like effect on people that now we get to go into the life. And so he just felt so proud and so excited to be in the room with us.
Everything around me.
You the heir to this throne, Kenan. And it's waiting for you, if you want it.